Hello and welcome, my dear fellow food lovers from the team of Curriestocustard. We are so glad that you found us. Our today's recipe is going to take you in chocolate heaven. This ultimate 3-layer chocolate cake with double chocolate and buttercream frosting is unbelievably delectable. You just can't get enough of it. The one I made was for a kid's birthday party. However, you can make it for any special occasion. It's a perfect festive recipe as it's going to easily serve around 30 to 35 people. Try out our version of this decadent chocolate cake and share your thoughts with us. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel Curriestocustard. You can visit us on our website, that is www.curriestocustard.com. You can follow us on our Facebook page wherein we post a new recipe every single day. Also, find us on Twitter and Instagram as well. So let's get started. So here is the list of ingredients for making chocolate cake. We would start with dry ingredients. All-purpose flour 3 cups, powdered sugar 3 cups, unsweetened cocoa powder 1.5 cups, baking soda 1 tablespoon, baking powder 1.5 teaspoons, salt 1.5 teaspoons. And here are the liquid ingredients: eggs 4, milk 1 cup or 250 ml, hot water infused with 1 teaspoon instant coffee 1 cup or 250 ml, vegetable oil half cup, vanilla essence 2 teaspoons. For double chocolate buttercream frosting, we would need butter softened at the room temperature 400 grams, powdered sugar 3 to 4 cups, semi-sweet dark chocolate 200 grams that has to be melted, unsweetened cocoa powder 3/4 of a cup, vanilla essence 2 tablespoons. Additionally, we would need around 6 to 7 tablespoons of milk for spreading over the chocolate layers. We would start by adding all the dry ingredients in a very large bowl one by one. First, start with sifting the all-purpose flour. Then sift in the powdered sugar as well into the same bowl. Now add cocoa powder, baking soda and salt all together and sift. With a spoon, mix all the dry ingredients together till everything incorporates well. Now let's add all the liquid ingredients into the bowl. Start with eggs, then vanilla essence, milk, and finally vegetable oil. Gently mix the ingredients by using a hand whisker, then add half of the coffee infused warm water into it. Now we can use an electric whisker to blend it thoroughly. Alright, now add the rest of the black coffee into the bowl and mix well. Beat it for another minute or so. The consistency of the batter should be quite thin, as that is what's going to make the cake super moist and spongy. Grease 3 different 9-inch cake pans with vegetable oil, then dust them with some flour. Make sure to tap out any excess flour. Now pour the cake batter evenly into the pans. You can bake the cakes one after another in case your oven doesn't have enough space. The pans are ready to go in the oven. Now preheat the oven to 150 degrees Celsius, then put the cake pans inside and bake for 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Now take the baking tray out of the oven and let it come to the room temperature. Then run a knife at the sides of the cake to separate it from the cake pan. Flip and take the cake out on a plate. Repeat the process with all the 3 chocolate cake layers. Now let's move on to make our delicious frosting. Start with whisking the butter until it becomes soft and creamy. Now add the vanilla essence and half of the sugar. We would be adding the sugar in parts. Mix the sugar at a low speed. Now add the remaining sugar. Keep on mixing till it incorporates well. Time to add the unsweetened cocoa powder into the bowl. Mix at a low speed till it becomes smooth. Finally, add the melted dark chocolate. Now, you can either melt the chocolate in the microwave or on a gas stove by steaming over the boiling water. Don't forget to stir it regularly while doing that. Give it a final mix for another minute or two. Now keep it in the refrigerator for 15 to 20 minutes. In case the frosting goes really dry for you, then add 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk and whisk one more time before using. However, it came out just perfect for me. Now let's move towards the layering. Start with spreading 2 to 3 tablespoons of cold milk on each layer. This process is going to make the cake layers super spongy. Now, put the generous amount of chocolate frosting over the cake and spread it all over. Add the second layer of chocolate cake. And repeat. Make sure to add enough frosting. Here comes the final chocolate cake layer. Be generous with the amount of frosting. I promise you are going to love every bit of it. Coat the sides of the cake thoroughly as well. Keep it in the fridge to chill for some time and it's absolutely ready to be served. However, like I said, it's a kid's birthday party cake, so I'm going to top it up with some goodies. So here I'm adding some cherries. Fill it with as many delicious candies as you want. You can always ask the kids to help you while decorating the cake and show their creative side. I am sure they're going to love it. To make it look even more exciting, top it up with some colorful lollies and voila, it's done. Our decadent 3-layer chocolate cake with double chocolate buttercream frosting is ready to be served. Try out this delicious cake and share your thoughts and suggestions. We hope that this recipe comes out great for all of you. Thank you and stay tuned until we meet again. Namaste.